In this video, I'm going to be showing you some home gym setup ideas. Stay tuned. If you want to not only fit into your jeans, but get your sexy back and finally find that life of happy, please be sure to click subscribe in the button below and click the bell icon to be notified when I upload my next videos, because there's going to be a lot of them. Let's get started. When you're looking to create a home gym, it's good to find an area that it's going to be just yours. No kids, no distractions, just a place where you can focus and work on yourself. It doesn't have to be crazy expensive. You can do the very basics, and you can also go sky's the limit. But definitely create an area for yourself, and I'm going to show you a couple things that will help. I'm a big believer in weights. It's important to combo cardio with weights. You won't get bulky. It doesn't matter what anybody says. I've been training for 20 years. I don't look like the Hulk, and you won't either. In fact, it'll make you get those sexy sculpted muscles that you long for. One of the first items I recommend is a yoga mat. They're fairly inexpensive. It's nice because you have a spot to put on. It's a little cushy, especially if you have a hardwood floor or ceramic, and you can do your yoga, your abs, pretty much anything on here, and it's portable. It comes typically with a nice little case. You can take it to yoga and you can use it at home. Highly recommend it. A lot of people, they regret not buying one, and it's great. The next equipment I recommend are dumbbells. You can find them at any sports store. You can even find them in Walmart. What I have are these power blocks, and what I love about them is they take little space, if at all. You have a nice stand on there, and then you can just grab them and go. What's great too, and I'll show you, is you can just pull the pin, and you can adjust the different poundage that you need. So as you can see on here, it's 6 pounds, 9 pounds, 12, 15, 18, and 21, and 24, and that's all color coded on the side. They are super awesome. I love it. You can also get the Hex dumbbells, which is a little bit cheaper than the power blocks, and just get a set of 3. You can get 5 pounds, 8 pounds, and 10 pounds, or 8 pounds, 10 pounds, and 12 pounds, or 10 pounds, 12 pounds, and 15 pounds. Now, I want just to say one thing. If your purse weighs more than 5 pounds, then most likely you're able to lift more than 5 pounds. It's a common mistake I see. Somebody takes up the 2-pound weights, and they could do this all day. If your purse weighs more than that, I mean, we carry our children, right? Keep that in mind. If you're new to buying dumbbells, they usually are priced per pound, so it can get pricey when you go into the higher ones, but there's always a start, and those are excellent for doing a variety of exercises. The next idea are resistance bands. These are really great for a variety of exercises. You don't need a universal machine. I use the loops, which look like that. You can use them for your legs. You can use them all kinds of things. There's a lot of exercises that you can do. You also have the band with the handles. These are really great. You can do a variety of things like bicep curls. You could do lat pull downs. You can put it on a bar. There's a variety of things that you can do, and it's really handy. There'll be different colors and different resistances of them. Here's an example. I have a variety of colors and their different resistance. Next, we have a skipping rope. If you have low ceilings, you can get a ropeless skipping rope, but if you don't, then these are a great way you can get your cardio in. You don't have to worry about a treadmill or a bike or an elliptical or anything like that. You can still get that in. Or you can go skip outside and have some fun and get fresh air at the same time. You can even do a little cardio circuit with the skipping rope and use jumping jacks and that kind of thing, and pair them with the weights, and you can make a high intensity workout. Next, we have a stability ball. These are really great. You can work squats, you can work your legs, you can work your abs. A lot of people have a really weak core and crappy balance, and so these are really great. And you can double it as a bench, so you really don't need to buy a bench if you can't afford one. Now, a little word about stability balls. They do come for height and weight, so just be mindful of that. It would be pretty funny, I'm only 5 feet tall, for me to be on a huge ball, because that just won't work for me. And invest in ones that are decent and are from an exercise store. Next is a chin-up or pull-up bar. Those you can find at Walmart, at exercise stores, and those are really great, and you can put it on the doorway. Now, a lot of women will find that their upper body is very weak, but you can do assisted pull-ups or chin-ups, and you can use that with a chair, and we will get to that in later videos. But that is fairly inexpensive, and that'll help you with your upper body strength. Next is a foam roller. This is really great to get those sore muscles and get all the kinks out and the knots out. We use this a lot. I also use something called the Fascia Blaster, and that has been amazing. I've only been using it for a couple weeks, but you will definitely see a video on this because I am seeing some pretty cool things happen, and I am highly recommending it. So, but I do like the foam roller as well, although I'm leaning now towards the Fascia Blaster, which is awesome. What I also love is a tennis ball or a squash ball, and they get out the knots. So a lot of times if I have some knots in my back or on my butt or on my legs, I will actually sit on this and roll on it. It's really effective, I find, and really gets the spot. It may hurt when you first start, but it does get better. Also, we'll be having videos on this in the future. Now, if you want to get a little fancier, you can get something like the rack we have behind here, and we have a bench. You can load it with the weight plates. It has a cable and a pull down, and you can do a variety of sizes on there. It does take some room up, but you can do a variety of things. The next thing is a TRX, and it's up there. It's actually sitting up there, but I'll do a picture right here so you can see it. And the TRX is great. You just basically have to put it into the ceiling. That's how we use it. And you can do a variety of exercises, which I'm going to be doing some in the future. I like it because you can do some funky ab exercises and leg exercises and really work that upper body. And you can switch positions so that you can make it harder or easier. I also have equalizer bars. You might see that a lot on Body Rock, which I love. And they use equalizer bars a lot. It's fun, it does something different, and it just keeps things changing. I have a lot of equipment. I actually used to have way more equipment, but because we moved into this house about 6 months ago, we had to pare it down. So, which is crazy because I love my gym. And I'll give you a tour once this video is complete. I also have a treadmill, and I go on there, and I'm going to give you some upcoming tips on how to use the treadmill. But I do use that. I even used that when I was pregnant, and it just helps get that cardio up when I'm not doing HIIT, because I also like HIIT. Now, I know gyms can get pricey, but you can look online and see if there's some people who are getting rid of them. A lot of times in the new year, you'll have a lot of people go crazy and they'll buy brand new equipment, and then by March or April, when their New Year's resolutions are done, then they're putting that stuff for sale. So you could get some killer deals on your equipment. Just take a look around. It doesn't have to be straight from the store. Although when it comes to the yoga mat, I definitely recommend just getting a new one on that, because that's kind of gross. And here's a little tour of my gym. There's the power blocks. We also have a huge set of power blocks for my hubby. I will hopefully graduate to one of those one day, but as of now, I stick to the little power blocks. And then we just have a decline bench, also with a medicine ball. That's kind of fun. And we have our plates, and then our rack with some extra bars. There's my stability ball and my treadmill with the resistance bands. And then we have these equalizer bars and also a bulletin board or a whiteboard to write down our goals and our workouts. And my hubby erased mine, I just noticed. And that's it. That's some of my home gym setup ideas. I hope it gives you a couple ideas on how to start. I will be doing some exercises in the following weeks and months. Comment below and let me know what you'd like to see, because I really want to be sure that all of you get the help without it being some crazy fancy equipment. I will start on the basics of equipment, especially for those of you who maybe are just coming back from postpartum or never really have worked out but you really want to, and we'll start from there and we'll all progress. Thank you so much for watching. Go get some things for your home gym. Until next time. And they use equal, what else? You can get a weightless rope out there. Is that a squash ball?